Good morning and welcome to our celebration. My name is A-P Durand and it is my privilege to serve as the Dean of the College of Humanities. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you to the College of Humanities Convocation celebration. Please note that our ceremony today is being video recorded live. Your family and friends can watch us now at humanities.arizona.edu/live. So you are on right now. We are live. All graduates will receive an email with the video recording, and it will be available on our YouTube channel on Monday, so you can watch it again and again. In addition, thanks to our National Center for Interpretation, a Spanish translation of today's speech is available in your program. Please raise your hand or see one of our staff members to obtain a copy now if you don't have one already. Buenos días y bienvenidos a nuestra ceremonia. Me llamo A-P Durand y tengo el privilegio de fungir de decano de la Facultad de Humanidades. Quisiera aprovechar la ocasión para darles la bienvenida a la ceremonia de entrega de títulos de pregrado de la Facultad de Humanidades. Cabe notar que nuestra ceremonia de hoy se graba en video a medida que ocurre. Sus familiares y amigos ya nos pueden ver por internet. Todo graduando recibirá un correo electrónico con el video que estará a su disposición el lunes en nuestro canal de YouTube. Además, la traducción al español de los discursos de hoy se les facilita en su programa gracias al Centro Nacional de Interpretación. Favor de levantar la mano o ver a uno de nuestros empleados para obtener un ejemplar ahorita si ya no lo tiene. Now, let me thank our DJ, the college DJ, Logan Phillips, right there, who got us in the mood with his fantastic set. As a bilingual poet, performer, and DJ, Logan Phillips tours his art throughout the United States, Latin America, and beyond. Teaching and facilitating has been an important part of Phillips' artistic practice since 2005. He currently serves as co-director of Spoken Futures, Inc., whose programs include the Tucson Youth Poetry Slam. To my left is Professor Kim Jones, who is our Vice Dean for Academic Affairs. She will be assisting me with today's ceremony. Next, let's give all of our students who are graduating for the College of Humanities a round of applause for their academic accomplishments. I would also like to acknowledge your family, friends, and classmates. You deserve as well a warm round of applause from all of us for all of your support for your graduate. We have fantastic, dedicated, and hardworking faculty members, deans, department heads, school and program directors, advisors, and staff in the College of Humanities. I want to acknowledge them by asking all of our staff, faculty, heads, and directors to please stand up. Thank you very much for being here and for all that you do for the college and our students. We really appreciate it. The faculty members whose names I read now were invited by our graduates to attend and named as a favorite, most influential teacher. If they are here, I would like for them to stand as I call their names. Beppe Cavatorta, Anna Kornide, Anastasia Gordienko, and Arum Park. I'd like to offer a special word of thanks to the staff who have assisted with the planning of this ceremony, especially Zulema Kota, Michelle Dogat, Jenna Finfrock, TJ Hill, Amanda Hunt, Catherine Layton, Nate Mayer, Melody Murray, Erin Robbins, Bess Suyar, Eric Swedlund, Karina Rodriguez, Lynn Durand, and Jeremiah Webb, as well as our College of Humanities student ambassador volunteers. It takes a lot of people for the logistics, so let's thank them as well. This morning, we will individually recognize those students who were available to attend today's ceremony. University of Arizona President Robert Robbins is the only one who actually confers degrees. We are here to enhance that celebration. We are privileged now to give you a medallion and make the time to celebrate with you here today, call each graduate by name, and congratulate you personally. Now, I would like to invite Frances Lee Forbes to come forward. She was selected as our outstanding senior, and she is graduating with majors in Russian and linguistics. Before she makes a few remarks to her class, Susan Thompson of the Department of Russian and Slavic Studies will come forward to speak about the nomination.
Good morning. My name is Suzanne Thompson, and I teach in the Department of Russian and Slavic Studies. I had the great pleasure of nominating Frances Lee Forbes for the Outstanding Senior Award of the College of Humanities for the Fall 2019 graduating class. I would first like to thank Frances's parents for raising such a lovely, bright young woman. If you could please stand, Frances's parents, and be recognized. In considering my introduction of Frances for today's ceremony, it struck me that one might speak to two elements in this award, the college element and the humanities element. To my mind, the college element of the award speaks to Frances's academic achievements, to her near-perfect grade point average, to her having excelled not just in her Russian major, but also in her linguistics major. She has developed her mind by studying abroad 3 times, once in the Czech Republic and twice in Kyrgyzstan, by taking a broad range of classes, and over the course of her undergraduate career, by showing continued excellence in and dedication to her studies. The humanities element of the award recognizes the human being that Frances has become, the woman she has grown into over the course of her young adult life with us here at the University of Arizona. This semester, her last, I had the great good fortune to teach her yet again, this time in our World War II class, which focuses on the Soviet experience of that global cataclysm. Time and again in her writings, Frances has shown profound and penetrating insight into the human condition during war, how the human spirit can rise above deprivation, abasement, heartache, horrors beyond imagining, and the ever-present specter of death, to conquer the traumas of war through perseverance, compassion, forgiveness, and quietly enduring acts of charity. To understand the best and brightest elements of human nature and to practice those is to fully understand the lessons of the humanities. I believe Frances will carry these lessons out into the world and practice them for a lifetime. Please welcome the College of Humanities Fall 2019 Outstanding Senior, Miss Frances Lee Forbes.
Thank you so much. I will start with a good morning, since that seems polite. Oh, thank you. That and a major shout out to all of us here graduating today. I think that it is important to make sure that you thank your cheerleaders and all of your supporters. I know that I, for one, would not be standing here today without the ardent support of my parents, my grandparents, my friends, and the professors who've been such incredible mentors to me. In particular, Dr. John Leifgren and Professor Suzanne Thompson, the latter of whom I also have to thank for the nomination for this award. I am incredibly honored and grateful to her for her belief in me and to the committee for seeing what she sees. Thank you so much. Many of you here don't know me. This is a big university after all, but a fair warning, I'm about to tell you all about myself. So, the university experience is not the same for any two individuals, and I am no exception to that. From the very beginning, I have been invested in carving out my own path, one that would take me not only to the places where I wanted to be, but one that would allow me the opportunity for exploration. Now, coming to the end of my time here, I believe that I have achieved just that. I began my time as a wildcat after taking a gap year. I owe a lot to that gap year. I spent 4 months in the Czech Republic, and while living that far away from home was terrifying, it was also exhilarating. I learned how to adapt, to take care of myself in a country where I knew no one and had a limited grasp of the language. This is also where I first truly sensed how studying language and culture was necessary for a broader understanding of the world. After I returned to the States, I resolved to study Russian and linguistics, and I applied to the U of A for the following year. I spent 2 consecutive semesters studying Russian in Kyrgyzstan, and that was incredibly challenging, but the feeling of accomplishment that comes with succeeding at something difficult is unparalleled. At the time, I was determined to graduate early, eager to see what life had in store for me next. I went through something traumatic last fall semester that left me reeling and wanting to drop out, but it was also during the semester that I was selected as an intern with the Arizona State Senate. The internship was another new experience for me. It was a challenge, and I learned a lot. I was terrified to return this semester, but my determination turned out to be stronger than I had ever imagined. And now I am here, standing in front of all of you. I've already begun exploring my options for after I graduate, and I've got an eye on a position in the public sector. My university experience has had both high highs and low lows, but for all of the challenges and at times the fear, it truly has been an adventure to remember. It is my hope that life has plenty of adventures in store for each and every one of us graduating today. While writing this, I was told not to include any cliches, but I happen to like cliches, so I'm including them anyway. When faced with a challenge, think outside the box, and if something scares you, feel the fear and do it anyway. And on that note, congratulations, guys, we did it.
Thank you, Francis. Congratulations again. We do indeed have outstanding students in the College of Humanities, all of you, so we're looking forward to shaking your hand on the stage in a few minutes. Now, I want to invite Jeremiah Webb to come forward to introduce our ambassadors.
Thank you and good morning, everyone. The College of Humanities Student Ambassador Program consists of students pursuing a major in the college who represent some of our brightest, most enthusiastic, and well-rounded Wildcats. In addition to assisting with recruitment and retention efforts, members of the selective internship opportunity develop skills in the areas of leadership, communication, and public speaking. This fall, we have several extraordinary current and past members of our team who are completing their undergraduate studies at the university. Each of these students have embodied the variety of positive qualities associated with a humanities education, and on behalf of the college, I would like to thank you for your many contributions. Would our graduating members please stand? Next, completing his degree with majors in Spanish and English, Jack Kaufman has served as an ambassador since 2017. Having meaningfully contributed to our program throughout that time, Jack has also committed to involvement in additional opportunities during his undergraduate career at the university. Among his other accomplishments, Jack has remained an asset to the Department of Spanish and Portuguese in his role as a student employee for over the past 3 years. Also, he worked closely with academic advisors as a preceptor for this semester's College Success course for incoming freshmen. Throughout this experience, his approachable demeanor and valuable input on how to engage with these students ensured they had the knowledge and tools to remain successful throughout their time at the university. Not only did Jack study abroad in Chile and perform missionary service in Argentina, but he also made the Dean's List nearly every year of his enrollment. Will you please welcome Jack to the stage?
It's a long walk getting up here. All right. So kind of like jumping into a cold swimming pool, I always thought that my university experience would be a get in and then get out as fast as I can kind of scenario. I've jumped into a lot of cold swimming pools. In high school, getting good grades was important to me, as was understanding all subjects on a very literal level. Academics for me was something that you either knew or that you didn't. And in order to know, all you had to do was understand what was put in front of you. Upon deciding to come to U of A, I thought that my time here, like my education beforehand, would just be a stepping stone, a time to finish whatever it was that stood between myself and my future career. Changing who I was not part of the plan. In my mind, my habits, my attitudes, beliefs, and demeanor would remain the same. And this is indeed how I lived my first 2 semesters. But then, without knowing the ride that it would be, just before the beginning of my sophomore year, I added a Spanish major. My studies in the humanities have meant that every day that I've come to school, my eyes have been opened just a little more to understand the world in which I live and the people with whom I share it. Immersing myself in other languages, literatures, and cultures, both here at home and abroad, has provided me with a rigorous course of study, the opportunity to form critical thinking skills, and the ability to sincerely relate to others. Thanks to my outstanding professors, co-workers, fellow students, and mentors, all within our college, I no longer see the world in black and white. I question almost everything that I hear with the intent of understanding. I can speak, write in, and comprehend one of the most beautiful languages in the world. And without a doubt, I have formed habits and adopted attitudes, beliefs, and a demeanor that aren't just different from those I had upon coming to college, but that I believe are better and that have made me a better human being. Just the opposite of a cold swimming pool, I've waded through the warmest waters as a result of my major with the humanities. And now that it's time to leave, I realize that there's no way to dry off what I've learned or what I've become. And even if I could, I wouldn't want to. I look forward to all that's coming my way as I move on from this point in my life's education, and to let what I've learned and become assist me along the path I have yet to walk. Thank you, College of Humanities.
Thank you, Jack, and thank you, Jeremiah, for doing such a great job in coordinating our Student Ambassadors program. We are all here to celebrate the exciting events associated with your completion of your degrees. You will all be graduating with Bachelor of Arts degrees in a discipline that is central to the humanities. You could not have chosen a more important discipline. We are honoring today the impressive accomplishments of a group of multi-talented students. Let me share a few facts with you. Today, the College of Humanities is celebrating the graduation of 3 MAs, 2 PhD students, and 56 BA students. 32 of the 56 BAs are double or dual degrees, representing a wide array of disciplines offered at the University of Arizona. Africana Studies, Anthropology, Biology, Care, Health and Society, Chemistry, Classics, East Asian Studies, English, Film and Television, French, German Studies, History, Italian, Journalism, Law, Linguistics, Mathematics, Neuroscience and Cognitive Science, Physiology, Political Science, Psychology, Public Health, Russian, Sociology, Spanish, Studio Art, and Theater Arts. We are very proud of that fact because in the College of Humanities, we welcome and even encourage interdisciplinary studies. All of our students who represent a diversity of geographic and cultural backgrounds have the same things in common. They love the humanities, of course, but most importantly, they do not settle for less. They work very hard. They work at being able to do whatever it is they are interested in, and doing it anywhere in the world. Our students have traveled, studied, conducted research, and worked in almost all areas of the globe, and this graduating class is no exception. Like their predecessors, some of them have already been offered jobs. Like their predecessors, some have been accepted in prestigious graduate programs. Thanks to our world-class faculty, these graduates standing in front of us are ready to go straight to the goal. From the moment they step on the job market, their selected graduate program, or wherever they go, their motivation will be at the highest. They will never give up, no matter what happens, no matter what. Graduates, you have all chosen a fine beginning, and you have succeeded by earning the bachelor's degree. I know that it will serve you very well in your pursuit of a profession, of a calling, and of a career path that is most important for all of us and for the world. Graduates, the rigorous and very difficult program of study you just accomplished, this rigorous training you have received in the College of Humanities, gives you the tools to handle it out there, to make your mark, and to have an exciting career, whatever you decide to do. When difficulties arise, and they will, do not step on the side. Analyze the situation, be humble and respectful, keep your head up, and never let go. Never give up, ne lâchez rien, as we say in French. Graduates, the skills for which you receive training in the College of Humanities are the most sought after in the new global economy. They have prepared you to address the grand challenges of a rapidly changing world. Indeed, you have become experts in intercultural competence and in adapting quickly to unfamiliar environments. You are trained in negotiating difficult tasks with creativity and an acute sense of initiative. You think critically. You know how to communicate effectively with people from diverse backgrounds. You are capable of engaging with the local and international communities. You are leaders, team players, and problem solvers. You can teach and mentor others. You can conduct research projects. You can write. Please keep in touch with us in the future. Most importantly, make sure you fill out the alumni form that was distributed to you. That's very important. I hope you will accept that we post your profile on our alumni websites and social media, and that once in a while you will send us updates about your fabulous lives, because we love to brag about our graduates and alumni. So please keep us posted of what you are doing. You will always be welcome at the College of Humanities, and like your predecessors, you now become mentors, potential advisors, even models to follow for our current and future majors and graduate students. We count on you, including for helping us in the future, once you become rich and famous, to create and contribute to scholarship funds that will help the College of Humanities students and faculty. So when you were out there being appointed CEO or when you received the Academy Awards, just remember us. Please accept my heartfelt congratulations on your choice of field and on your fine accomplishments. We all wish you, as well as you move forward from today, the beginning celebration of your commencement. Thank you again, and good luck to you. Okay. Next, as we continue our ceremony, a few directions for the recognition of our Bachelor of Arts graduates. You will be called forward by rows where you are seated in a moment. When that happens, come forward as you are directed by our staff and bring your name card with your name and major information with you. Then, one student at a time will come onto stage, at which time you give your name card to Vice Dean Jones. After she reads your major and your name, you will then walk toward me. I'll be like around here. You will receive a medallion from the college before you leave the stage. As I shake your hand and give you your medallion, please take a short minute to pause. This will allow a moment for your family and our friends to take pictures, as many as you'd like. We'll take all the time that you need for the pictures. Then, please be seated again in the designated area for graduates until the end of the ceremony. Families, please take a seat again as well. Once all the rows have been called, I will be sure to ask if we have missed anyone's name. Hopefully we won't. There will also be some time after the ceremony to take a few pictures and greet friends, families, and professors, including on the stage. So no worries if you didn't get the perfect shot that you wanted, you'll still get a chance afterward. Please note, the decorations here are multitasking today and will be used by groups following us in this space. Please respect your fellow graduates and leave everything in place. First row, please come forward to the right of the stage, and please bring your name card with you.
And families, please do feel free to move right up there in the center to take pictures when you see your graduate getting close. Graduating with majors in Russian and linguistics, Francis Lee Forbes. Graduating with majors in Spanish and English literature, Jack Kaufman. Graduating with a major in classics and a major in chemistry, Sujin Su. Graduating with a major in Spanish and a major in East Asian Studies with a Japanese focus, Justin Michael Rauman. Graduating with a major in East Asian Studies and a minor in Korean language, Dallas Sherman. Graduating with a major in Africana Studies, Nishana Munye Jones. Graduating with majors in Italian, History, and Political Science, Haley Folland. Graduating with majors in Classics and Anthropology, Sabrina Schmidt. Graduating with a major in Africana Studies and a major in Psychology, Stuart Rhodes. Graduating with majors in Spanish linguistics and history and minors in Portuguese and film and TV, Thatcher Warwick Hess. Graduating with a major in Russian and Slavic studies and minors in Spanish, business development, and sports management, Melissa Yvette Bustamante. Graduating with majors in Russian and Slavic studies and history, Guadalupe Garcia. Graduating with majors in German studies and neuroscience and minors in biochemistry and business, Saskia Smith. Graduating with majors in French and biological anthropology and a minor in chemistry, Erica Albrecht. Graduating with majors in Russian language and psychology, Farron Joanne Shanahan. Graduating with a major in Spanish literature and a minor in psychology, Abigail Wolfe. Graduating with majors in Spanish literature and law, Mallory Casper. Graduating with majors in Spanish literature and political science, Kelsey Fisher. Graduating with a major in Spanish literature and a thematic minor, Elizabeth Casesus. Graduating with majors in Spanish translation and interpretation and sociology, Lynette Ramirez. Graduating with majors in French and film and television, Catherine Michelle Ray. Graduating with a major in Spanish literature and a minor in business administration, Alanis Aguilar Quintero. Graduating with a major in Spanish translation and interpretation and a minor in Portuguese, Andrew Tinley. Graduating with a major in French and Francophone studies and a minor in intercultural studies, Danielle Domick. Graduating with a major in Spanish linguistics and a minor in Japanese language, Saul Isaac Ortiz Garcia. Graduating with a major in Russian and a major in physiology, Patrick Centauri. Graduating with majors in sociology and Africana studies, Gabriel Moniz. Graduating with majors in Spanish literature and business administration and a marketing and entrepreneurship certificate, Juan Alberto Quiroz. Graduating with a major in Spanish, interpretation and translation, and a minor in psychology, Natalie Moroyoki. Graduating with a major in political science and a major in classics, Jarrett Coons. Graduating with a major in Russian and Slavic Studies and a major in Linguistics, Tyler Lee. Graduating with majors in Italian Studies and Biomedical Science and a minor in Biology, James Trumbo. Graduating with a major in East Asian Studies with a Japanese language emphasis and a minor in Political Science, Nathan Gosnell. Graduating with a major in East Asian Studies, Japanese language emphasis, and a minor in Linguistics, Riley Lewis. We didn't forget anybody?
Good. Thank you all for being here. Please make sure you have all of your belongings. Should you notice later that you have left anything behind, please note that the University Student Union Lost and Found is on the first floor of this complex, across from the bookstore. Now I would like to ask all the graduates to please stand and turn around. On behalf of the faculty, I am proud to present you the December 2019 College of Humanities graduating class.